Today, let's learn 3 professional ways to open a note home in Spanish. The reason you might want to do this is so that you can show warmth and professionalism to your Spanish-speaking parents when you're writing handwritten Spanish notes home. We're going to look at these 3, and they're going to have an inverse relationship between the familiarity you have with the parents and the formality that you want to convey. So we're going to start with the most formal and the least familiar. We're going to move on to another opening that's kind of medium both. And then we're going to end with one that's the most familiar. These are the parents you have the closest relationship with and the least formal. So the first one is estimado. Again, this is low in familiarity and high in formality. This is probably something you would write to a parent you've never actually met in person and haven't had much personal contact with yet. Just like we learned to say welcome, you're going to change the ending of estimado to match who you're speaking to. Estimado for one person who's male, estimada for one person who is female, estimados to 2 or more people who are mixed gender, and estimadas if you're writing to 2 females. As an example, you might say, estimado señor Garcia, and you'll notice that the O matches señor Garcia because I'm writing to one parent who is male. And then I would finish my note. So-and-so participó en la clase hoy. Estoy orgullosa. Number 2, medium in familiarity, medium in formality would be querido. Just like estimado, you're going to change the ending to match who you're writing to. So you have querido, querida, queridos, queridas. And in this example, you see querida señora Peña, and the A matches the one parent who is female who I'm writing to. And you would continue your note. Me encanta tener Juan Luis en la clase, es un estudiante maravilloso. Third is high in familiarity, low in formality, and you might just say a or para, which is just like to so-and-so, or for so-and-so. So here I might say, a los padres de Ana, to Ana's parents. Trabajaba duro hoy, por favor déjenla saber que aprecio su empeño. And then bonus number 4 is to just skip the opening altogether, which is highest in familiarity, but really doesn't have any formality at all. And this would be for the parents who you communicate with consistently. You have a really close relationship with them. You don't really need to open your notes to them with anything. And in that example, you would just write what you want to say. Geraldo ayudaba a sus compañeros hoy. Es muy amable y bondadoso. If you want access to a positive note bank where all of these notes came from, you can go to bit.ly/positive note bank or scan that QR code and you can get it. You can make a copy and you can add to it with your own custom notes as time goes on so that you don't have to worry about Google Translate making mistakes about gender, etc. And you just have what you want to say. All right, happy note writing.